I was sent this video of our good friend, Mr. Freeman, upon being released after serving his sentence for contempt. He goes into the courthouse because obviously the first thing you do after being held in contempt for filming in a courtroom is to go and film inside the courtroom. And that's fine and good. He's not doing anything wrong as far as I can tell here. I do want to point out, though, that Darla Peevy, while she is an attorney at law, she's also a judge. Judges of municipal courts of record. Those are courts that have jurisdiction over misdemeanors. Must be, under the Texas Constitution, they must be attorneys. So pointing out that she's an attorney is redundant because she had to be an attorney in order to be a judge in a municipal court of record. So Mr. Freeman makes a bold claim with his beard blowing in the wind. He says, he proclaims loudly that he will go back to court. There is another public court meeting on the 8th. He says he will be there and he will be in the front row, challenging Judge Darla Peevy's jurisdiction over him, etc., because he thinks that somehow he'll win, or at least that's what he tells you. Because I'm glad this video was pointed out to me. And it was pointed out to me because he was sitting in the chair. But the sitting in the chair doesn't, I don't really care, but we get a little piece of insight into the character of Mr. Freeman. Because he then goes back to the court. Now it looks like he's going to be filming in the court, but he's not. He walks past the court. He films from the doorway into the court, walks past it, goes down the hall, and then they shut the door on him. But he spends a lot of time, he gets into the court right about here. He spends a lot of time going up and down the hall, back and forth, with his camera out until they shut the door. And then they're tyrants, and obviously he would have gone in and sat down in the very front row and challenged them. You know, never mind that he was prancing around back and forth. Let's see. The door shut right here about 11 minutes. So he spent a good 4 minutes. 4 minutes prancing up and down the hallway, not entering in, openly filming. Why is that, do you think? He was waiting for him to shut the door. Because I don't think that Mr. Freeman's stupid. He's proud. He's suckering people right now for whatever reason. If it's for his pride or if it's for his pocket, I don't know which. But I think he's suckering them at this point. That's all. You know, I got to apply the... I'm not saying he is. I'm saying that that's what I'm thinking. Because if you look at the rules of court for the Crowley Court, no person shall bring radios, tape recorders, computers, tablets, cameras, cell phones, or other electronic devices into the courtroom. Well, he didn't enter the courtroom, did he? He waited for him to shut the door. Filming, photographing, or recording of proceedings held in open court while the court is in session is strictly prohibited. Well, maybe, but they shut the door, so they solved that problem without having to do anything. Filming, photographing, or recording jurors or alternate jurors in the courtroom or in the jury deliberation room is strictly prohibited. He didn't go in, so he's safe. And then entry into the courtroom, prohibit items in court. Again, video cameras, photo cameras, audio recorders, and cell phones. So he towed up to the line, but he didn't go in. So that should tell you something right there. I think Mr. Freeman is understanding the powers of contempt. Now, he goes over it, and he doesn't really understand why it is the way it is. If you commit contempt in front of the court, then there is absolutely no reason for the court to bring in witnesses or have someone present evidence. They have literally seen it for themselves. The point of bringing in, having the prosecutor present evidence and witnesses and things like that, is to allow the finder of fact in the case to make a determination as to what the facts are. In contempt, the finder of fact is the judge, and the judge has seen all the relevant facts. Therefore, there's no need to do anything else other than have the judge make a ruling on the facts as applied to the law. This is contempt of court. Contempt of court for a court other than the justice court is $500 or up to 6 months in jail. But for a municipal court, which this one was, it's not more than 3 days in a county or city jail. So that's why he got what he got. I don't know why I had this up. Oh yeah, I was reading about it. You always want to read them cases before you make any substantive statements on what the law is or isn't. But yeah, contempt of court, totally valid. It's good to go. And Mr. Freeman didn't want to experience another bout of it, so when he went back, he towed the line, but he did not cross it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day.